There's a huge energy component to Bitcoin that most people don't really understand. It's really good to have the miners next to substations because you're able to toggle how much electricity you're using. And I think that the infrastructure that's been built for Bitcoin could be rehypothecated in some way if it's not used to mine Bitcoin. But I think the infrastructure that's been developed for Bitcoin, if it continues to persist in the way that it does, actually has a huge benefit for the energy grid and some other stuff. Actually, met with a gentleman up in New York when I went up there to speak with Ritesh that has a very interesting way to stabilize miners' returns. So they're able to basically sell hash, that the excess hash that they have, into the cloud, and know that they're going to get a certain amount of Bitcoin in perpetuity. So kind of like a futures contract on your Bitcoin to know how much you're going to get to be able to maintain your costs and revenues. So if you know your fixed cost is a certain amount of energy and you're speculating what the price of Bitcoin is going to be, and you could stretch out how many Bitcoin you knew you were going to be able to mine, that actually helps you forecast and budget and do a bunch of other things for your business. So I think that that'll be probably a really good project over the long term. I think the product that he's creating is revolutionary on that side. So I think that that's how Bitcoin will persist if it continues. I do think that there's going to be a large drawdown in Bitcoin when the reverse carry trade unwinds. I think you could see as low as a $20,000 Bitcoin when all of that happens. Does it continue higher after that? That's going to be far below a lot of the miners' capacity or cost for the electricity to be able to mine the Bitcoin. It's definitely going to cause problems for Michael Saylor. Definitely going to cause problem for the ETFs and other structured products when that happens. How quickly does that recover? I don't know. So, but I am with Michael Saylor on it. I think it goes to 1 million or zero, and I'm leaning towards zero. I'm probably 70-30 on that, but there's a 30% chance that, in my mind, Bitcoin really does go to $1 million.